when you looked at LeBron James, if there was somebody who you thought like, you know what, man, this guy has the potential to be next. This guy has the passing skills. He has the body. He has the athleticism. He has the IQ. He doesn't have his shot yet, but if he gets his shot, he may be next. And that's Ben Simmons. What up, everybody? It's your boy STG Hoops with a brand new video. Y'all been showing a lot of support so far, and as always, if you are enjoying this type of content, just hit that like button, fam. It takes 2 seconds. You probably watched this video. You probably didn't even subscribe and you end up watching this video. Just hit that like button. Takes a second. Subscribe if you're brand new. We trying to hit 1K subs, so it would really mean a lot. But anyways, man, Ben Simmons, bro. Obviously, we know that Ben Simmons ended up missing his first season due to an injury. But when he came back, it was really cool to see that his rookie season, at 21 years old, he played almost every single game. He just missed one game. He played and started in 81 games. And he had a really solid season, bro. He averaged 16 points a game as a rookie, 8 assists as a rookie, and 8 rebounds as a rookie. You gotta be kidding me, bro. That is one heck of a stat line, fam. I know that Donovan Mitchell started emerging later toward that season, but I mean, Ben Simmons, with what he was doing, fam, yeah, he ended up getting the Rookie of the Year that season, right? I know there was controversy back then, but man, you know what? You gotta respect both arguments, but he killed it his rookie season, and he only got better. He only got better. At 22, he averaged 17 points a game, fam. 9 rebounds, 8 assists. You know, he was getting a bunch of steals. He was doing so much damage down low. And, you know, this tandem was just forming, bro. The Philadelphia 76ers were getting on the map. You know, you got a star center. You know, you had a bunch of great shooters at the time and things of that sort. And you really look like, man, we got this 1-2 punch that we can see playing together for years to come, right? For years to come. Coming into Ben Simmons, you know, latter years with the Philadelphia 76ers, right, year 3 and 4, one of the biggest criticisms or pieces of criticism that this brother would get is that he needs to work on his three-point shot. He needs to work on his three-point shot. You know, I'm looking at the stats here in his first 2 seasons. What was his three-point percentage? It was 0%. 0. I don't think I've ever seen that when doing my research, bro. As I look at this basketball reference stat sheet, I ain't ever seen 0. Why? Because this brother probably never took a shot a game. He probably never even took a 3, right? He probably took one half-court shot or something like that, right? I'm sure we can do a number as to how many three-point shots that he took his first 2 seasons, but it's not even worth it, bro. It's not even worth me Googling it, because we already know if he took a 3, it was probably for a half-court shot. You know what I'm trying to say? Or at a buzzer. That's why he didn't make any 3s. Anyways, everybody, the biggest thing is that is what he was criticized for. He only attacks. He only attacks and attacks. And you know what? For somebody who only attacked, man, he did some nasty damage. For somebody who would never shoot a 3 in his life, this brother was averaging 17 points a game in your face, getting 8 assists and 8 rebounds. Why? Because he had every tool you can ask for minus the shooting. But it wasn't until, of course, the playoffs, of course, when he was 24 years old with Ben Simmons and all that type of stuff. We saw what happened. We know what happened. It was horrible. He had the open dunk. He didn't take it. He passed it. Joel Embiid's like, what are you doing? Missed the free throw. And it just went downhill from there. I mean, straight up, bro, there's probably going to be documentaries about this, especially if he turns his career around, which we're going to talk about and we hope for. Literally, fam. Game 7, Sixers versus Hawks 2 years ago, bro. That literally, you know, 2021 in June, that is literally the game that changed the trajectory of his entire career. Because once that game happened, the post-conference, Doc Rivers spoke up. Obviously, he threw some shade, and it just did not look good for Ben Simmons, bro. And, you know, a lot was to blame on Philadelphia for how they handled it, because, you know what I'm trying to say, it really demoralized Ben Simmons, and he just felt like, yo, this team don't got my back. And, you know, we remember they try to, like, make up for it, and they say we're fine and stuff like that, but clearly, you know, those bridges got burned that season, and he ended up literally not even playing the following season. Did not play the following season. And then, of course, all the trades and everything like that happened this past season with, of course, the Brooklyn Nets. James Harden now enters Philly. Who knows what's going to happen with him? I don't even know if I want to make a video on James Harden. We'll see, fam. But obviously, Ben Simmons ends up going to the Brooklyn Nets. Finally back after missing a bunch of time. And at that time when he went to the Brooklyn Nets, we're like, yo, this team actually might be pretty solid. Because at that time you had Kyrie and you had Kevin Durant, and now you got Ben Simmons, and this team just has a lot of good things potentially going for them. And I believe they had Seth Curry, and this is before everybody just went their own ways, right? And now Kyrie playing with Dallas and Durant is with Phoenix, and I'm trying to say, like, it's all, everybody's in different directions. I think Seth's also now in Dallas, so like, at least at that one point in time, there was a new potential big three. Because with Kyrie and Kevin Durant and Seth Curry, you don't need Ben Simmons to shoot threes. But you need Ben Simmons to do everything else that he used to. And he was not doing that. He looked like a shell of himself. He did not look like Ben Simmons. He was worse than his rookie season, bro. He was probably playing like he would play like he was worse than his high school season, man. And obviously he came back through injury, but realistically speaking, it was the mental game. I think that's what really brought him down. The mental game did not allow him to play the way he wanted to, and the way he actually ended up getting benched, right? He actually ended up having to come off the bench. He only played 26 minutes a game. Out of the 42 games that he played, he only started 33 of them, averaged 7 points a game, about 6 assists and 6 rebounds. So he was still diming the ball, but he was just doing half of what he used to do. But you saw what he was able to do on the court. There were small glimpses, but it just didn't look like who Ben Simmons was, right? Even regarding and, forgetting about the shot, it just didn't look like what a 26-year-old, soon to enter your prime Ben Simmons would be doing for the Brooklyn Nets. But to be honest, bro, as a fan of the game, I want to see Ben Simmons come back on top. Am I saying I want to see him, or I'm expecting to see him as Ray Allen now, coming splashing threes? No. A couple threes here and there would be nice. But honestly, bro, I want to just see him being Ben Simmons again. I want to see those nasty no-look passes to Bridges. You know what I'm trying to say? I want to see him just destroy people as he just literally 2K, three-point line, just run to the rim and just shoot the button, and it's going to be an automatic posterizing dunk or a layup. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what I want to see. The Nets have some solid players on their squad, bro. Mikal Bridges, Cam Thomas, Dinwiddie, Claxton, Finney Smith. You know what I'm trying to say? Am I saying this team's going to win the East? No. But if you got a healthy Ben Simmons playing like a solid old school Ben Simmons, this team has enough to at least compete for a playoff roster. You know what I'm trying to say? Is he going to get traded? I don't know. But he's literally only 27 years old. Literally prime years are coming. He is reportedly saying, I am healthy. There's no limitations. The expectation is to start as, during training camp and start the season and be at full capacity. So we're going to see it. Because guess what? Ben Simmons, if you are healthy, the key to the offense is going to be given to you. Yeah, I know there's Dinwiddie, but he's kind of more of a scorer. You know what I'm trying to say? Literally the key to the offense in regards to a point guard perspective is going to be literally handed to you. And we're going to see if you are healthy. Because the expectation is for him, if he ain't going to be shooting, is to elevate Bridges. Is to elevate everybody around him. Finney Smith and etc. You know what I'm trying to say? But I hope he could do it. Because I'd rather have a healthy Ben Simmons who can't shoot opposed to having no Ben Simmons at all or a small shell of himself, right? So we're rooting for Ben Simmons. I want to see him back, and I think he's going to turn things around, and I think it's going to put a lot of people on notice. And to be honest, bro, being as realistic as possible or real as possible, Ben Simmons don't need to shoot a 3 to become an all-star. If he averages 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, and this team, the Nets, are actually kind of competing for a playoff spot, this brother just automatically is going to become an all-star, like without question, right? Because that's the value he brings to his team when he is playing at his best. Now, if he ends up getting a 3-point shot, now everything just gets elevated. And Ben Simmons can play the way he used to. Or if you just look at how he used to play, now you tell me this guy's a shooter too? This guy just went from an all-star to a superstar. Who's going to argue with that? Why do you think when you play NBA 2K, there are like 99 versions of Ben Simmons with a 99 3-point shot? Bro, that's the most OP player of all time. Because now you can use him as the power forward or the point guard, right? Multi-positional. Anyways, everybody. Ben Simmons, I'm rooting for him. I want to see him come back. I think he's going to do it, and I think he's going to prove a lot of people wrong. And I think this chapter from his life, this past 2-year saga, is finally going to be, the page is going to be turned, brand new chapter, And 2023-2024 season is the year we're going to see Ben Simmons start the continuation of that career growth that we all expected him to have. Rooting for you, Ben. Let's see what happens. Let me know in the comments down below. Am I all cap? Is this brother just going to be the same as he was last season and just go downhill? Or is he going up again? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to be responding to every single comment. Thank you, everybody, for your love, for your support, and all the kind wishes, fam. We're getting close to that 1K subscribers. Well, not really close, but we get in there. We 1/4 there. And now the next goal is to get to 500. Y'all are the best, and I'll see y'all